These are the CR Light LED filament bulbs. They're 6 watt, 2700 Kelvin dimmable, socket E12 size. They're a blunt tip Candleablra type, packaged very well. This is what they look like. You can see the 6 watt has 6 filaments inside it. Here are the 3 bulbs in a fixture. I'll turn them on at the lowest dim level. At this level, they're on a low dim, which is held stable by the bulb, and it's unresponsive to the dimmer until a certain threshold is met. As they warm up at this level, they do change to a slightly warmer temperature. Once the threshold is exceeded, the bulbs quickly jump to a brighter level than desired, but can be adjusted back down or up more smoothly after this point. The dark lines observed is the flicker effect, captured at 30 frames per second. It's only noticeable in the medium dim levels to the naked eye. I don't have a great dimmer, and that's likely contributing to this effect. I'm now using a new dimmer, the GE InWall Z-Wave Smart Dimmer. Flicker is no longer an issue at any dim level. However, the lowest dim levels now have a bit more instabilities. Periodic flashes of light can be seen. Note that the manufacturer recommends using the Lutron Diva or Lutron Maestro multi-location dimmer, which might not have these anomalies. However, as someone attempting to implement a smart home automation system, there's a limited set of dimmers available that run on the Zigbee or Z-Wave protocols. Some reviewers have claimed that there are only 3 dim levels to these bulbs. This is not true. This demonstration shows the brightness of the bulbs changing, starting at 15% power and incrementing 5% intervals up to 80%, 45%, 50%, 55%, 60%. 65%, 70%, 75%. Above 80% there is no observable change. The remainder of this video will use the old dimmer, so flicker will be observed. For color reference, this is just the bulb's light in the room with no ambient light against a very colorful painting. Lastly, here is a transition from just the low dim light of the bulb to ambient light from the window in the room. You can see how dim the bulbs are actually able to get, and then how bright they're able to get relative to a sunny day. For those curious, here is a look at what a poor dimmer switch can do in regards to flicker. This is it recorded at 240 frames per second. You can see the scan lines in the video moving fairly quickly. I'm dimming the bulb down to reach its low dim state. Once I reach it, you'll see the flicker effect diminish because the scan lines become significantly slower. Here is the flicker effect captured at 240 frames per second, played back in 8x slow motion. It's important to keep in mind that flicker will be present even in an incandescent bulb, since we're using alternating current at 60 Hz in the US. Here's an incandescent bulb recorded at 240 frames per second, slowed down at 8x for a comparison.